previously on Water Your Soil. In the 700s, why isn't mine that way? And what everyone has to realize is that every credit report is different. You don't know what that person had on their credit report. You don't know how many accounts they had. You don't know the age of their accounts. They had a credit card in good standing with over 10 years of credit age, so it varies. You never know why someone's credit score is bad, and you also can't assume that it's going to take you the same amount of time to build up your score as it's going to take theirs. So you want to be careful when it comes to coming on. Hey, what's going on out there? I'd like to welcome every single one of you to Water Your Soil. So in this video, I'm going to talk about a recent article. It was posted like 3 days ago on CNN.com. And the article was in regards to credit cards and auto loan delinquencies. Both have new delinquencies that are up right now. New credit card delinquencies are up 7.2% right now. Auto loan delinquencies are up 7.3% right now. And honestly, I could say I'm not surprised by either one of the numbers that are presented right now in this article. Currently, we are on an economic downturn. I have mentioned it multiple times on this channel. I have stated it multiple times. I have made countless amounts of videos on this channel in the last year or so, informing people and warning people that we are currently on an economic downturn. And honestly, things are probably not going to get better until they get worse. And it's up to us to prepare ourselves. Now, over here at this Water Your Soil channel, I talk about credit cards. I don't really talk about the auto loan end of the stick, even though I could, because I also talk about FICO scores. And you know, auto loans relate to FICO scores. But I'm going to talk about credit cards and the credit card delinquencies right now in this video. Now, a couple of videos ago, I posted a video and it was titled "The Worst Credit Card News Ever." And the reason why I called it the worst credit card news ever was because there was a recent article and it stated that credit card debt has reached $1 trillion. And it did. That's the first time ever that it reached $1 trillion. Now, if you ask me, that's bad. You know, that's the worst news ever in regards to credit cards, because credit card debt has never reached $1 trillion, but here we are. Now, it's kind of interesting because on that video, someone left a post, and I respect his opinion and his post because I relate to it in a way. He stated that everyone with credit card debt is just not out here just spending on things to impress people, like going out and just buying things that they don't need. He says some people are going and using their credit cards because they're trying to get by. And I understand that's the part that I relate to, because I'm no stranger to poverty. I'm no stranger to being poor. I don't hide that. I have mentioned that multiple times on this channel. Even as an adult, there were some years where I experienced poverty. So I totally relate to that. Now, during those years when I was experiencing financial hardships, I really wasn't using a credit card to get by. So I can't relate to that part, but I do relate to just trying to get by and make it on a week-to-week basis. I understand that. And I'm aware that people that are going through those circumstances are also included in the $1 trillion credit card debt. But let's be honest here. Let's not fool each other. There are a lot of people who are also included in that $1 trillion credit card debt that are just spending money and using their credit card just to impress others, whether that be for trips, whether that be, you know, whatever it may be, because people like to use credit cards as a form of their money. And as I always tell people on this channel, your credit card money and your credit card credit limit is not your money. It belongs to the bank. What we're doing is simply borrowing the money on the month-to-month basis, but ultimately that money belongs to them, which is why if you don't pay them back in full, they start to hit you over the head with interest. And that's how they make a good amount of their money, because they are dependent on you to go and spend, make minimum payments or not paying full. That way that interest starts piling up. Now, I know some of you may say, hey, well, what if I go and get a credit card with a 0% interest rate for 12 or 18 months or 15 months, whatever it may be? That's cool. That's fair, because under those circumstances, you probably can carry over a balance and you definitely won't get hit over the head with interest during that period. But where a problem could come in is, let's say you have that 0% intro bonus and you go and you pile up $10,000 and $15,000 in credit card debt. By the time your 12, 15, 18-month term ends in regards to your 0% interest rate, you're left with $10,000, $15,000 worth of credit card debt. And then you have to pay that. And if you don't pay it off, you end up getting hit over the head with interest. And as we all know, the higher your balance, the more interest is going to impact you. So your interest rate is fixed, but the higher the balance is going to have a bigger impact on you and how much you have to pay back. So we have to be conscious of those things. But like I said, I totally relate to what he stated. And I do understand his comment, and I feel for him, and I feel for everyone under those circumstances. But like I always say on this channel, if you don't have the money to pay back what you spend, don't spend on your credit card. Now, even though I do feel for him and I empathize with him, I cannot advocate for spending money on your credit card that you don't have. Because if you go and you make these purchases and you spend the money that you don't have and you can't afford to pay it back, and you're not backed by that 0% interest rate, you're going to end up in a big pile of credit card debt. And that's one of the worst things you want to be in during an economic downturn. Not only is it bad for you for right now during the economic downturn, it's also bad for future purposes. Let's say things pick up and you want to get a home, or you want to get a personal loan, or let's say you have a business and you want to have business credit to get a business loan. Whatever it may be, it'd be harder for you to go and do those things if you're just sitting on credit card debt, because police believe if you are sitting on piles of credit card debt, it's also going to have a negative impact on your credit score. Now, it varies. Maybe it won't have a big impact on your credit score, but you probably will see some form of an impact, a negative impact that is, on your credit score. So be careful with your credit cards during this economic downturn. These numbers, 7.2 and 7.3, they're only going to continue to get worse. More people are going to be delinquent with their credit cards, and what banks are going to start doing, and these credit card companies are going to start doing, they're going to start taking away people's credit cards. And honestly, a lot of you don't want that, because what it's going to do is not only impact your financial situation, it's also going to have a negative impact on your credit score. Once you get that account closed off of your credit score, it's not going to be pretty. And also in regards to the auto loans, that's unfortunate, because a lot of people are losing their cars and getting their cars repossessed because they are not able to pay their auto loans on time. In reference to credit cards, the banks do give you a little more leniency than they do with auto loans. With auto loans, I think they give you a couple of months and then they go and repo your car. With credit cards, they'll give you a couple of months to not pay, and then they'll think about shutting your card off. But I do see credit card companies shutting people cards off in a quicker way during this economic downturn. So it's my job over here at Water Your Soil to teach you all financial responsibility in reference to credit cards, because I also talk about credit scores. So credit cards and credit scores work together simultaneously, as I always tell you all. So just try to be responsible. I understand some people are going through financial hardships. I totally understand that. However, be sure to try to not spend money that you can't afford to pay off. You want to make sure of that. But anyways, if you're new over here and you feeling the vibe, this is Water Your Soil. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a future video. Also, this goes to everyone watching, especially my subscribers. Be sure to hit the like button. That helps this video circulate. It's good for the algorithm. Also, pay attention to the corner of the screen. You see road to 10K. That stands for 10,000 subscribers. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. We are going to get there. So spread the word. Let your friends know. Let your family know about this channel, whatever it may be. But we're going to get to 10K. We're on the 10K chase. I appreciate you all for watching. This is Water Your Soil, and I'm out. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right? In the description box below, I always tell people, check out the description box below for extra resources from Water Your Soil. Part of the description box also showcases my book that I have. I have a book. It's been out for a while now. It's been out for years. It's titled Strategies to Master Credit. The book is available. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes & Noble. Most online bookstores have the book. And the book is basically about how FICO credit scoring works. Once you understand how FICO credit scoring works, you're pretty much on your way to helping yourself build, develop, and maintain a good credit score. So check the book out whenever you get a chance.